Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you a re-review of the Victoria wig by Jon Renau in a brand new color for spring 2016 called Salted Caramel, also known as FS26/31S6, which some of you may recognize as the rooted version of their caramel syrup. They're the exact same color, it's just one's got a dark root. So, this is a very, very pretty color. I've had people ask me, is this color anything like Envy's cream coffee color? And I happen to have a Brittany in cream coffee right here, and all I can say is, what do you think? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're very, very, very similar. I mean, very, very similar. I mean, the cream coffee, the Brittany cream coffee, you know, right here by Envy. The cream coffee from Envy is basically, you know, this color, except it's a little bit more coppery because their light brown has a lot more copper in it. But very, very, very similar color. So if you're looking to, you know, bounce in between the two lines, there you go. This color is very, very beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you. As you can see, it's made up of two different colors. About 2/3 of the wig is covered with this sort of lovely golden copper color, which is this medium coppery color here. Very, very pretty. And then on top of that, you're given a very beautiful butterscotch blonde highlight, which is basically a 24 medium golden blonde highlight that has just a hint of copper added to it itself. So I don't consider this color a brunette shade. I know that it was released with a collection of brunette colors, but I consider this one an auburn because, well, frankly, it has a lot of red in it. So, you know, it just kind of looks auburn to me. But it's a beautiful, warm color, will suit a lot of skin tones very well, and looks very beautiful on Victoria because you can really see all of those highlights very, very well with this particular style. Victoria is completely hand-tied. She also has a beautiful temple-to-temple lace front. I'll show you the cap in a little bit before the end of this review. There's another point that I wanted to bring up about this color before I move on to the Victoria. This is an Elizabeth that is in this exact same color except the HD version. So one thing that I like to bring up to people you know, as often as I can, is that HD fibers are a different chemical composition than traditional synthetic fibers, which is what Victoria is made out of. And so that results in them pulling to the pigments used in the dye process differently, okay, dependent on the material. So, because the same pigment is used for both. So, by and large, the general rule of thumb is with a lot of the heat-friendly synthetics, they're going to pull a little bit more true to color. The color is going to be a little bit more intense. Reds are going to be a little bit more red. Golds are going to be a little bit more gold. So you can see that's more or less the case here too. Now Jon Renau is aware of this, and when they launched these chocolate collection colors, they compensated for that a little bit in the dye process to get them as close as possible. They even came out with different color swatches and made sure that all of the people selling these wigs emphasized that, you know, these come out a little bit differently, these colors, depending on, you know, what kind of fiber they're using. Oh, one thing you can really, really see is the difference in the shine factor between a heat-friendly synthetic, like you see here on Elizabeth, and what you see here on Victoria. A lot of the new standard synthetic wigs are kind of shiny when you first get them home, and the best thing you can do is just wash them. You know, I like to wash mine in fabric softener, but there are, you know, other things you can do. And once you wash it the first time, that will definitely help with the shine. Another thing that helps is just dry shampoo. I love dry shampoo. You know, Jon Renau also makes a wig wand that's pretty decent. You can just kind of pat, pat, pat the wig with the wig wand, and it sort of evenly distributes talc, and then you can use the wand to sort of rub it into the hair so that way you don't have to get it on your hands or, you know, on a comb or anything like that. So Victoria is very, very beautiful. She only weighs 2.6 ounces, which is very, very lightweight. The bang is 6 inches. The crown down is 6.5. The sides down are 8.75. And the nape is very short at 2.25 inches. So it's very, very, very graduated. I will also say that she's very layered in the front, as you can see here. She's short here, and then she gets gradually longer, and then gets short again. Very, very sleek wig. You will not get a lot of volume with a wig like this because it's completely hand-tied. There's no permatease at all in this particular wig. The hair fiber moves really well. Feels very, very nice. The Jon Renau fiber is baby, baby, baby fine, so it just feels very beautiful. So I'm going to show you what Victoria looks like all the way around. All right, so let's zoom in on the lace front. I'm going to pull this up a little further on my forehead than I naturally would wear it, just for emphasis. Very nice small knots here. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, their lace fronts start off kind of thin and they get thicker as they go towards the monotop. The monotop, very well done on this particular wig. This one does have a contour to the lace, which helps make it look a little bit more natural. You can really see it there, how it kind of goes like that. I do not get complete coverage on the sides here with Jon Renau wigs, but luckily this number 6 is almost a complete match for my natural hair color, so I'm not completely worried about that. Alright, well there's Victoria. I'm going to go ahead and take her off, show you the cap construction, and then that'll be that for this video. Victoria is completely hand-tied. As you can see here, she's got these nice soft fuzzy felt ear tabs. She also has that temple-to-temple lace front we mentioned, as well as the hand-tied monofilament top. There's a nice band of fuzzy felt in between the monofilament top and the rest of the cap, which is this nice stretchy mesh material, which is also where a lot of hair is hand-tied into the cap. The elastic on the sides is covered with the same mesh material, though no hair is sewn into it. We don't have an extended nape on Victoria, possibly because the hair is so short. She does have a band of felt here in the back, as well as Velcro adjusters to help you let the wig in or out. I find Victoria kind of tight on, honestly, but that's because I have a big head. My head is 23.5 inches in circumference, so if you fit true to average, which is not 23.5 inches, that's closer to like 22.5 inches, somewhere around there. If you're closer to that, which is most women, then this wig will fit you like a glove, and it will fit very comfortably. It will be extremely lightweight on, and it'll look really pretty to boot. Because she's so straight, if you want to style her, I would recommend just steaming her into place, because she definitely wants to stay where she was styled in the factory. And there you go. This has been the CysterWigs re-review of the Victoria wig, which is very, very popular, by Jon Renau in the color FS26/31S6, also known as Salted Caramel, which again is very similar to the Cream Coffee color by Envy, and is slightly more intense in the heat-defiant version of this color for the Renau line. It's got a little bit more red in it. So until next time, have a great night. Check out my store if you get a chance, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.